Good morning everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. This is Karan here back with another video. In this video we are going to cover eLearnSecurity's Web Application Penetration Testing Extreme certification review. So this is the certificate that I completed last year, and so many people sort of asked my view on this certificate. People reached out to me on LinkedIn and Twitter, so I thought, since now I have my own YouTube channel, why don't I upload this video? So before we start, a quick disclaimer. The opinions expressed are solely my own and do not express the views or opinions of my employer. Views expressed here are not supported by any organization or company. So whatever you're going to see or hear in this video is directly from me, and this is my honest review of this course and the certificate. So let's get into it. A quick background, before we dive into it. So I completed my OSCP from Offensive Security, and ever since I completed that course, I always wanted to sort of enhance my web application penetration testing skills. I was looking around, how to sort of get up to that level, or how to sort of take it up a notch, what I've learned from OSCP certificate. I was doing the OWASP juice shop practices. I was doing using the buggy vulnerable web apps and whatnot, but still I was feeling like something is actually missing. So the reason for that was because there was I was pretty much missing a structured training. And I started looking around. I started doing my own research and came up with a few options. The first option was for me to attend a live conference or a live course in a big information security conference. Since I was paying from my pocket, I didn't really have enough budget to actually go to a conference and attend such certificates or courses. So I was like, oh well, let's look at some other organizations or companies that may be offering these courses online and maybe a little bit cheaper and all of that. While doing my research, I came across eLearnSecurity. And to be honest, I never heard about this organization before. And I never did any certification before eWPTX. So I came across eLearnSecurity and I went to their website. And started looking around, and that's when I realized that they do offer web application related certificates. They've got one which is called eWPT, and another one is the extreme version, what this video is about. So just to show you quickly, so this was the one that I completed, which is Web Application Penetration Testing Extreme course. And as you can see, all of the information is there on their website. And I was quite excited by, sort of looking at the course syllabus, that what you would be learning end of the day from this course. So what I did was I downloaded their syllabus from their website and sort of started to go through their syllabus to see what I will be learning end of the day from this course. I had basic web application skills, so I thought I'll probably do the advanced one. So that's why I sort of choose to do the extreme version. And as you can see, there are heaps of things that I probably sort of knew but didn't really have much hands-on knowledge, in regards to, say, encoding and filtering, evasion basics, if you want to bypass web application firewalls or basic XSS filters or advanced XSS filters even. They are all covered probably in the first two modules. And then obviously you've got cross-site scripting, and then you've got the cross-site scripting evasion and WAF bypassing there. So I really liked the contents of the courses, of this course. And I started looking around, and then I realized that was the that's like another thing about eLearn that I like is you could actually get like a module, like you can download one of their modules for free. And all you need to do is you just need to sort of register on their website, and you can actually get one of their modules for free for any of their courses. So this sort of helps you to get the feel of the course, that what you will be getting yourself into. So I did that. I signed up and I downloaded one of their modules for this particular course. And I really like their, as you can see probably here in one of the example, I really like their slides because they are like a bite-sized slides. There's not much information on, it's not like the slides are fully filled with text. They've got like a balanced text on their slides, which is really cool because you can actually go through the slides pretty quickly. And at the end of the day, you feel pretty good about yourself that, oh yeah, you've done like 50 slides or so. So that's what I did. I was going through their slides. You get access to one of the videos if you choose to, download one of their modules or want to take a look at their modules. So what I did afterwards, just before I bought the course, one more thing, you don't get access to their labs in the free module. So basically you don't know what sort of labs they have until you purchase the course. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I actually wanted to buy the course, right? And then this is the pricing structure for this course. You actually have 3 different versions that you can choose. Keep in mind that I was paying from my own pocket for the certificate, so I probably wanted to go for the cheapest option, which was $9.99. But then again on their website, it's pretty clear, what you are actually getting in the version that you're buying. So I looked at the bare bone, full, and elite. So I actually went ahead with the full version of the course. Another thing to keep in mind is if you buy their elite version, then you don't really have an expiry of the exam voucher that you get for free. But if you are, get this full version, then you probably have to do your exam attempt in the next 6 months of since you've registered for the course. So keep that in mind. So another thing is which I really like about eLearnSecurity is to pay in installment. Again, I was paying from my pocket and I was like, okay, cool, I can probably choose this option. So let's see what that is. It's pretty cool because you can, again, that the installment option is only available for full and for elite. It's not available for bare bone, as you can see. So what you do is you pay $379 USD upfront, and then you get access to 3 modules. So you don't get access to module 4, 5, and 6 until you do your payments. So I was like, okay. And I got out my calculator and I sort of calculated, okay, how much I'll be paying extra if I'm paying through the installment. And it wasn't much. It was like probably 50, 60 bucks. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll probably go for installment option. So this is what I chose. I paid $379 and I got access to their module 1, 2, and 3. And along with that, you also get access to labs, but only for these modules. And then after 1 month, you will pay another $379, as you can see, and you will get access to file 4, 5, and 6, and so on. So that's what I did. So I paid for the course, and after probably 5 minutes, I guess, I received an email in my inbox which had welcome to eLearnSecurity. And now you have access to module blah blah blah. So you get access to their member area where you can go in and you can view your modules, and where you can also get access to your labs and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I downloaded the module and I was quite excited, and I just started to go through their the modules. Had like heaps of slides. As you can see probably here, you have over 1100 slides in total in this course. You get 4 hours of video training material, and you get 50 labs in this course, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So I got access to my modules, and then the way I sort of started prepping for it, I used to spend an hour or hour and a half or 2 every day going through their slides, and I would watch the accompanied videos. I did that for about a week, but that didn't really work for me, because what happened was, because I wasn't doing my labs, what I thought, I was like, oh, okay, I will probably go through the slides today and I'll watch the videos, and then I will do my labs over the weekend. That's probably didn't work for me, because I was pretty much forgetting everything what I was reading every day. So my suggestion is, as you can see on the screen, that yes, go through the slides, yes, watch the accompanied videos, but try to do at least 1 or 2 challenges that are accompanied with your module through the labs. And also they provide you like links through their materials to do your own research as well. So don't just rely on the weekend that, I will go through the slides today and I'll just postpone my labs until the weekend. Probably that's not going to work. You may forget what you learned in the last few days. So don't do that. I did that and I actually learned the hard way. So this is my suggestion, that you should be doing this. But then again, you might have your own strategy. So that's how I did. And then what I started to do was, I started doing the labs along with the slides and the video. So I would do probably 1 challenge every day or 2 challenges every day. Will do my own research and whatnot. So let's talk about their labs. So their labs are really well maintained. Their labs are, fully independent. So you don't have to really worry about like another student rebooting your labs or kicking you out of your machines or anything like that. Again, it's like the way the labs work is, you go to your members area once you register or purchase the course. You download the VPN details and stuff like that, and you connect to their labs. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool that I really like, which was like, fully isolated labs. You don't have to worry about other people sort of interfering with your labs or the machines. Also, the labs cover everything that's taught in the course, so that's why they like go hand in hand. So you should be doing labs while you're doing your course, or while you're reading your slides, or you're going through the videos and stuff. Since the labs are time-based, just to sort of show you again, let's go back quickly. So as you can see, in the full version, you get up to 90 hours of lab time, and in Elite, you get 120. So I went for full, and I had 90 hours. So that's why it's really important for you, while you're doing your reading, just don't go and turn on the labs. Turn on the labs when you really need it, because obviously your clock is ticking and you don't want to waste your hours, just like that. Just a suggestion. So that's one of the things I wanted to mention. So the labs are pretty cool. So let's talk about the exam. So exam was like probably the most exciting thing I could say, because the exam is pretty much here you go, here's the web app, go hack it and find as many vulnerabilities as possible. So the exam pretty much represent a real world pen test. So where you get access to a web app, and your main goal is to go and hack stuff, and then obviously submit your report with your findings. So they want a good quality report as part of this course and as part of your exam. So don't forget that. So when you're doing your exam, there are some requirements that are given to you in your exam guide. So you have to satisfy those requirements before you can pass your exam. So read your exam guides very carefully. And if you don't meet those requirements, obviously you're not going to pass the exam. So that's one of the things. And as I said before, they do want you to submit a good professional penetration testing report. So make sure that you have you know what you're writing. You know how to make a good professional penetration testing report. So I spent about a month or two, 2 months, I'd say, prepping for the course. I would go through the slides every day. I will do my challenges. I will spend more time over the weekend. I will do my own research. And I was doing pretty much web application pen testing every single day. So I wasn't losing the touch, because that's really important. So after I sort of thought that, I'm comfortable now, I can probably tackle the exam. Mind you, you have to do your exam in 6 months of time when you register for the course, because that's your free voucher. If you are using a full version if you registered for the full version. So exam day, right? Make sure you have enough coffee, cookies, and brownies when you register, or when you are going to attempt your exam. You have good music going on in the background, and obviously tell your family and friends and even your employer that you're going on a mission. Why? Because their exam, they give you 7 days to do your exam. That means they give you 7 days to go hack that particular web application or whatever they ask you to do as part of the exam guidelines. So they give you 7 days to do your exam, and then they give you another 7 days to submit the report. So in total, you've got 14 days to do this task. And obviously, if you're a full-time employee, this can be really, really challenging. So when I did my first attempt, I did my exam, or I booked my exam on Saturday morning, and I took Monday off. So at least I could concentrate for 3 days just on the certificate. So you have to sort of inform your family before you're going to take this attempt, because that's really important. Also, when you attempt the exam, make sure that you've got your notes handy, because while you're doing your exam, you don't want to waste any time, going through you probably don't know where your notes are, right? And you're probably doing everything from scratch again. You're pretty much doing everything based on Google search and whatnot. So I'll say, while you're prepping for the course, keep your notes handy. Try to take as many notes as possible. Have a backup laptop when you're attempting your exam. Why? Because I learned the hard way. My laptop died the day I was when I was attempting my exam. So you don't want to do that. So make sure that you have at least a backup laptop. And the next thing is, make sure that you have a comfortable chair and a table, because as I said, it's 7 days. So they give you 7 days to do the exam. Obviously, if you're a really skilled person, you may be able to complete the tasks in a day or two, but still you need some comfortable chairs and desks. And yeah, make sure that you get enough sleep before your exam, which I always tend to do when I do these sort of certifications. Yeah, so these are just the tips. As you can see, again, from my side, when you are going to attempt the exam. And yeah, so first attempt, right? As I said, after a couple of months, I thought, okay, I feel really good. I feel comfortable. I can do, advanced level stuff. And I booked my attempt. I don't know what happened. Like, the first day was pretty good when I booked my exam. As I said, it was Saturday morning. I had everything I needed. I had all my notes handy. I had my laptop, even though my first laptop died in between. Then I spun up another one, which was fine because I had enough time. But for some reason, things just weren't clicking. I was spending hours and hours on a target, and I would just not be able to, get anywhere. I think I spent probably a couple of days and I didn't get anywhere. I had whole Monday. I spent probably, I guess, like 8 to 10 hours. Like, no, I just couldn't meet the exam requirements or the whatever was mentioned in the exam guide. I wasn't getting anywhere. I was also finding the the exam app that they give us was a bit slow for me. Like, I was doing something, I don't know, I'm not making any excuses, but like I found that was slow. And again, like, their support is really good. I will email them and they will help troubleshoot it, but I don't know, things just weren't clicking. Probably after fourth or fifth day, I gave up. I was like, nah, I probably need more time. And I knew that I failed. Despite of that, I submitted my exam report. Like, whatever I found, whatever the vulnerabilities that I found, I created a report out of it, and I submitted it. And after probably submitting the report, as you can see, you get this email that, yep, they have received the report. They've received your report, and they will get back to you in 30 business days. Now see, 30 business days, so that's a long time. And I think when I completed my first attempt and I hear back from them, it was probably 20 business days, I guess, when they told me that obviously that, we need more work from you and all of that. And so you have to wait for like 20 or so days. Yeah, they do tell you that obviously they will get back to you much sooner. But then again, in my case, it took me probably 20 days before I heard anything back from them. Yeah, so I heard back from them. And again, the good thing about eLearnSecurity is that, yes, after submitting the report, they gave me another attempt, so which was free. I didn't have to pay anything. And when you receive the feedback from your examiner, so basically they examine your report and stuff, you've got 14 days to review the examiner's feedback and then attempt your second attempt, or the attempt that they've given you, because otherwise you may lose your second chance. So yeah, so you have to be very quick, and you need to know what you're going to do. So yeah, so that's the key thing. So as soon as you get your email, which is this one, not this one, like you receive your email saying, yep, we need more work from you. You couldn't, you say pretty much you failed the exam. It's up to you when you want to review your examiner's feedback, but you've got 14 days the day you get that email. So yeah, so make sure that you go and check your examiner's feedback in 14 days or so. Yeah, so after, as I said, so I had like about 20 plus days in between my first attempt and the second attempt, because and I was prepping along the way, things that probably didn't work for me, things probably I needed more work on. So I spent more time in the labs. I did my further research and whatnot, and then I scheduled my another attempt for the exam. And this time I actually took Monday and Tuesday off, still booked my exam for Saturday morning. Mind you, I work full time, so obviously, it's a bit hard when you're working full time 9 to 5, then you come home and spend time in front of the computer again, to do this exam. So that's why I took 2 days off extra. So this time I had 4 full days to concentrate on my exam. So in the second attempt, I started off again with the same tips: enough coffee, good music, handy notes, a backup computer, a good internet connection, not to forget, and obviously letting my family know that, I will be doing another attempt, really supportive. I told my employer as well that, I need to take 2 days off because I need to sort of crack this exam. So second attempt was pretty good. I was sort of doing things that I needed to do, and things were clicking really well. And I think with God's grace, I managed to met the exam objectives on the 4th day. And again, I didn't stop there, because I was pumped. I knew that I probably cracked the exam. I knew that I met all the exam objectives. So I was like, okay, probably for the next day or so, I'm just gonna hack as much as I can. So I was doing that. I spent the next day or so just doing pure hacking, just to see how many other vulnerabilities I can find. And so after, I think, 5th day, I was like, okay, cool. Let's wrap it up, and let's do the report and see. So 6th day, in the morning I sit and start writing the report. It took me about a day to nice and make it really tidy. Make sure that, again, I'm just reminding you here, make sure that you submit a professional report, not just a random report with half-baked information in it. They do demand a really good professional report. So I was making sure that it's got everything that it needed, all the screenshots, all the, the way to reproduce a particular issue or a vulnerability, and all of that. So I submit my report, and then again, fingers crossed, I wait for probably another 20 plus days before they got back to me. I think I was on holidays when I got this email, and I was pretty stoked. I was like, yes, I finally did it, and I didn't really mind waiting for 20 plus days again, since I cracked the exam. That was a great feeling. Every time you sort of get these emails, obviously, you may have done other certifications as well. The value when your hard work sort of pays off. So I was really, really happy when I received the email that I got my eWPTX certificate. So you can go to your members area once you passed your exam. You can go and download your shiny certificate. It's a pretty cool feeling. Let's talk about the overall experience. I think, just few honest things. I think the wait time is a bit too long. When you submit a report and when you hear back from them, it's quite a long time, in my opinion, because you've got 30 business days. I'm sure they can improve this. That's one of the things. The second thing, I thought, in my personal opinion, I think they should have more videos about those modules that they have in the course. Not just more theory, but more videos. But in regards to the experience and the knowledge that you gain, end of the day, that's just massive. As you can see on the screen, you learn heaps of techniques, and you learn heaps of new things as well if you haven't done these things before. So, the things like web application firewall bypasses, cross-site scripting, filtering bypasses and evasions, probably advanced level SQL injections, and XML entity attacks. Yeah, so you learn heaps of things. Overall, it's a really good experience. You know, the labs are great. The material that they provide you is really, really good. And obviously, you know, the flexibility of paying, you know, for the course is really good in my opinion, because obviously I paid from my pocket, and I like that flexibility where I could pay a quarter of the course fee and then, you know, move on. Yeah, so that was really good. So again, like if anyone who's looking to, you know, up their web application pen testing skills, I'd say you should actually look at eLearnSecurity's eWPTX course if you already have some knowledge, and or if you are looking to do or if you're looking to enter into web application sort of field, you can look at the other courses as well. But yeah, overall, I was really happy with what I learned or what this course offered me. And yeah, that's all from me. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was my view of the course and the certificate and the sort of the preparation pieces that I sort of did during the course. And yeah, so if you would like to see similar type of videos or other type of format, yeah, please feel free to reach out to me. This is my Twitter handle. You can also leave a comment below in the video. And yeah, have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much.